Hello! So I have to make arrows, my new character's costume, and I need to make Boffer Arrows, which are LARP safe. I'm doing my best to make sure these are LARP safe. I'm following the Twin Mask regulations, and I've also gone on the Twin Mask Archer's page to ask for opinions, and so far I've gotten green lights on the latest arrow that I attempted, so I'm going to videotaping myself making this one. Hopefully all will be well at LARP, so I'm not saying these are approved yet, but if they are, this will be a really helpful video to make. So I'm probably going to do voiceover for the rest of it, because I want to watch a podcast, but I can show you this is a LARP arrow that I got on Amazon. You really only need the shaft. It comes with this tip. I think it was like $20 for 12 of them. You can unscrew this. And then I'm just saving these because I'm a hoarder. You'll need some duct tape. I have red because my character's going to be like all red. I have some red batter's tape. Hockey tape works well too. Contact cement, really good for gluing foam together. And like everything else. A pen, scissors, camping pad foam or closed cell foam. This will need to be doubled. I do have black foam that I'm going to use on the outside. That way it's just easier to see. And you'll need a penny and a ruler. I have my metal ruler that obviously I don't really care that much about, and then some fabric for the outside of the arrow. I had this left over from an apron I made. Okay, so I'm going to start off by getting the duct tape, and what you want to do is split the duct tape in half. So I'm getting the scissors here and starting it out, and then I'm going to rip it. I'm sorry, like half the stuff I'm doing is out of frame. I really cannot find my tripod. I think I have to buy another one today. Okay, so you see I have half of a strip of duct tape. And what you're going to do is roll it around the top of the arrow, where the arrow point would be. And this does kind of take a little while. I really should time how long these arrows take me to make. I'm going to have to make another part of this video as I'm saying this because so you need to get the penny and put it up to the top. This way you can see it better. See how there's a lip around the penny where my finger is? You don't want that. You want the duct tape to be as thick as the width of the penny. So I'm getting more duct tape and wrapping it around. Yeah, I'm going to have to reshoot this part of this video because the part where I put the sponge on, see, there you go, it fits perfect. The part where I put the sponge on was like completely out of frame, which was great. Alright, and so I'm gonna get some strips of duct tape and tape the penny down. And I'm gonna get some of that closed cell camping foam and rub contact cement on it. And of course my contact cement brush decided to come out at that point because why wouldn't it? I'm like recording this at work. I'm hoping Dee Dee doesn't walk in. And then I got impatient, so I got a heat gun and started drying the glue. Because you have to like sit and wait for the glue to be tacky to adhere it. I'm gonna roll it on there. I'm going to realize that foam doesn't naturally want to stay in a circle like that unless it's made in a circle. So I'm getting duct tape and I'm going to tape it down. There we go. And you want to make sure it's level with the penny so the top is flat still. And I'm going to get some of this black closed cell foam that's already in a circle. Put some more contact cement on it and repeat the process. You want it to be 2 inches thick. You see me getting the ruler later and measuring it to make sure that it's in regulation. Like I said before, I haven't gone to LARP yet, so I'm not sure if these arrows are approved, but I did go onto our LARP Archers page and everyone said that they were good. I will put a update in the bio, like I said I would earlier, letting you know, but that won't be until March 22nd or 23rd. Here I go. I put it on, did the duct tape thing again, made sure it was even. Now I'm getting more closed cell foam. Yep, see, 2 inches. I think it's a little over 2 inches actually, but whatever. I'm gonna use that, make a template so I can get a circle of foam to go on the top of it. And all of this is just to make sure that if you hit the arrow, the penny and this part is just to make sure that if you shoot your arrow and you hit someone, the shaft of the arrow isn't going to come through and hurt anyone. Here I am being impatient again. And I'm going to hold this down. And I believe that at this point my daughter came in and informed me that we had to go to her 7th grade orientation today. And yeah, I think this is where I stop on this part of the video. I will finish making this when I get home today. Okay, so it's actually been a few days since I filmed this. So you can notice I have a shorter foam at the end. That is because I didn't like how long the other one turned out. Anyways, here I'm cutting up foam. I bought this at Joann's. It's kind of expensive, but Joann's always has coupons, so I suggest downloading their app so you can get the coupons. And I measured out the circumference. I mean, you saw it. I measured it out, cut a square. Now I'm putting contact cement on it. Contact cement on the foam circle. And you're gonna sit here and be bored. You gotta wait for it to dry. Very exciting stuff. Okay, so I stuck them together and I'm using duct tape to mold it more. As you can see, only the end cap is going to be fluffy, that way it's smooth. I'm cutting out some fabric, that's going to be my cover, that way the foam doesn't get dirty. I'm using a hairband right here to keep the fabric on and then adjusting it to how I like. I'm sure there's an easier way to cut the fabric than what I did, but your girl was making a lot of arrows and she did not want to deal with it. Okay, here I have the batter's tape, or you can use hockey tape. It's like a cloth tape. And I'm wrapping that around the outside of the fabric and then along the whole foam contraption thing. And that's what's going to keep the fabric on, and it's easy to remove if you ever want to change fabrics on your arrows. And sorry, this is all out of frame. And let's try to make it look nice. And there you go, an arrow. And now I collapsed because I realized I have to make 6 more.